Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome back to my video for unit number 3 in which we will do wow as a letter and wow as a long vowel. In the previous video we have covered the long vowel ya and as a letter. So now as you can see on my whiteboard there are all the huruf al-hijaiyah, the Arabic alphabets, and in this alphabet we are going to do now the wow as a letter and Alif also. Both these letters are used as letter and Alif as a long vowel. The only difference is wow can be used as a letter and Alif comes as a long vowel. As Alif is from the long vowels from the all three letters wow, alif and ya. As I said, it is easy to memorize wow, alif and ya as in English y. So it's easy to memorize these three letters. So in from the all the huruf al-hijaiyah, now we will do wow and alif. Now it's time to look at the wow as a letter or consonant. As you can see here, the makhraj or the articulation of the letter wow comes from the from between the lips by opening them. As in English you say wow, W-O-W. As you say wow in English, it's the same pronunciation for the Arabic letter wow. As you can see, there is no movement in your tongue or in your throat, or your tongue is not touching the upper incisors or the lower incisors. Your tongue is just in between resting, and whatever you have to move for this letter from the system of your mouth. This is total the system, including the throat, the halaq or the inner deep throat, the deepest part of the tongue, the upper incisors, the lower incisors, and the lips. These are all the mechanisms of the mouth from which the articulation or the makhraj happens. So wow comes from the lips and not from any other mechanism in your mouth. So between the lips by opening them. Wow is a light letter. So let's see with all the three harakas. Wow with the fatha, wa. Wow with the kasra, we. These are all short vowels. The fatha, the kasra and the dhamma. And wow with the dhamma, wo. Now let's see when wow comes with a shadda. As we know the rule for shadda, whenever you see a shadda over a wow, it means that wow, there are two wows overlapping each other. So the first wow with the sukoon we will pronounce as noon with wow sukoon. Noon has a fatha and wow has a sukoon. So how are you going to pronounce noon and wow? So noon with fatha and first wow with sukoon. Then the other wow with a fatha. So now wa. This is how you are going to pronounce now wa. Now with the same shadda but with kasra, noon fatha wow sukoon now, and the other wow with a kasra now we. Then noon fatha and wow sukoon now, and then the second wow with a dhamma. So now woo. This is how you will pronounce with shadda. Now these are random words. It doesn't have any meaning, but it's just for the reading purposes. For the beginners, how to pronounce wow with fatha and joining with the other letters like ba, noon and all, and with the harakas. So wow fatha ba fatha is waba. Noon fatha wow kasra is nawi. Wow dhamma noon sukun won. Tha with dhamma and wow shadda with kasra. So tha with the first wow will be, the tha is with dhamma, and with the first wow it is with sukun. So thu. Then the second wow will be with kasra, thu we, and then ba with fatha, thu we ba. This is how you are going to pronounce thu we ba. Noon fatha wow shadda and fatha. So the first noon with wow will be no, the second wow with fatha now wa, and then again noon fatha now wana. Now it's noon fatha, wow fatha, nawa. And wow is joined with ya, as we can see the sukoon over the ya. So nawai. It will be nawai. And ta dhamma nawaitu. Nawaitu. Waw kasra and ya. As you can see, this ya does not have a sukoon over it. So we know and immediately we will recognize that this ya is different. This ya is different. Why? Because this ya does not has any haraka. This ya doesn't have any haraka and any long vowel. How will you recognize? It does not carry any haraka over it. So this is the long vowel ya. So you will prolong your sound with we. It will be two counts, wa kasra and ya. We. In this case, wow had a sukoon and the previous letter was with fatha. As I told you, the long vowels goes with their corresponding harakas. Goes with the corresponding harakas means that ya corresponds with a kasra. Alif corresponds with fatha and wow corresponds with dhamma. So now we will see the last ta fatha wow sukoon. So we will not say this is the long vowel. Why it's not the long vowel from the Y, this one? Because it carries a sukoon. And we will see the previous letter. Does it carries a dhamma? No. So this shows that this letter wow is not a long vowel wow. It's just a letter coming as a letter, as a consonant. So ta fatha wow sukoon tau. And then ba fatha tauba. So let's see Iqra. These are for reading purposes. And I'm not going to read all, but I'll just read these 3 lines for you so that you can have an idea how these are read with shaddas. Thawbu, thawbi, as this is a long vowel with kasra because the previous letter has a kasra, so we know that this is a long vowel. So you will read as thawbi. So you will prolong your sound as b, 2 counts. Baitu. This ya is not a long vowel as it doesn't. It has a haraka over it. Baitu, baita, thawwaba, bawwaba, tuwiba, buwiba, wathbu, nawaita. This ya is not a long vowel as it has a sukoon over it. Tawwaba. This wow also doesn't, it's not a long vowel because it has a haraka over it. Thawaita. Nabawiyu. Nabawiyu. As this ya has a shadda, that means 2 yas overlapping. Nathwi. As this ya doesn't have a haraka, that means this ya is a long vowel and you are going to prolong your sound nathwi. So let's see the unit 3 wow, how it's written in different positions. The first position when wow is the starting letter of a word, as in this one walad. What is this? Walad is boy. So you see, when the wow is an initial letter in a word, what happens? The form of wow is full. It is in full form, written in a full form. And remember that wow is from the non-connector. Wow is from the letters of non-connector. Do you remember the non-connectors? Wow, dal, zal, ra, alif, zai. All these are from the non-connectors. Non-connector means that they can join from the right side. Like wow can join from the right side, from this side. But they cannot join from the left side. These are called non-connectors. So since it is starting the first, it is the initial letter of the word. So it will not join with the lam because they cannot join from the left side. They cannot join from the left side. So this will be written in the full form. Now when the wow comes in between, the form or the structure of the wow will be the same, but it will join from the right side as it is the non-connector which can join from the right side. Qawmu means folk, people, nas, rabbu, asthma. And since the raw is also a non-connector, it will be written in the full form and it won't be joining from the left side. Ba, as usual, as we learned in the previous unit, ba cannot be connected with ra because ra is a non-connector. And ba in between will be written as half, and then from the right side the vowel will join like this. You can see here the vowel can be joined from the right side. The vowel can be joined from the right side. So we will see rabwu, and it is in the last letter. When the vowel is in the last, it will be joined from the right side and not from the left side, but the structure in all these 4 stages will be the same. It's just that initially it won't be joined from the left or the right, and in between and in the last it will be joined from the right side. And when it is isolated, like in this adu means enemy, so it will be left alone, isolated, and it will be in the full form. So notice that vowel in all cases is in the full form and it is under the line. Under means the top part of the vowel sits on the line and the tail of the vowel is under the line. Now vowel is connected only from the right side. Only 6 letters are like that in Arabic, as I told you before. The non-connectors, 6 letters, as we did in the previous unit. So let's see the writing portion for the vowel. So insakh means copy. Now I will show you how to write vowel. The top part or the curve of the vowel will sit on the line and the tail of the vowel will be under the line with the fatha. Vowel curve on the line and the tail below the line with kasra. Again on the line and the tail below the line with dhamma. Now vowel, similarly vowel with shadda fatha, vowel with shadda kasra, as the kasra will be below the shadda, then vowel with shadda and a dhamma above the shadda. Vowel and vowel. When vowel comes, initial vowel, remember initial vowel will not join from left and right. And when the other vowel comes, it will also remain separate. Why? Because the vowel cannot join from the left side. So these 2 vowels will remain separate according to the rules we did previously. Aina vowel. Aina vowel means where is the vowel in all these random vocabulary. These vocabularies are very good. You can go through all these vocabulary. These will help you build up your vocabulary in Arabic, and it will help you in future making sentences. So you should take all the meanings from here, as I have given all the meanings. So these are the random words. Let's find out wow from these words. Yawmu is day. Can you find the wow? Yes, it has been marked for you. Yawm, wow is coming as a consonant here. So let's mark this circle. It's already done. So the next word is Rasulu. Rasul means prophet, or I can say Rasul comes from the word as message, risala, message. So Rasul is basically messenger, or you can say prophet. Rasul, yes, there is a wow here, and it is coming as a long vowel because the previous letter seen has a dhamma over it. The previous letter has a dhamma over it. Yes, it has a vowel, but it is coming as a long vowel. So shall we mark for the letter as a consonant? No, we shouldn't mark as a letter for the consonant, because here we are looking for the only for the letter, not for the long vowel. So I will mark this as the consonant. So I will mark with yellow as a consonant, as a letter, not as a long vowel. So yes, there is a vowel, but here it is coming as a long vowel, not as a letter. We are doing vowel as a consonant, as a letter now. Here it was a consonant, a letter, because there is a sukoon over it. Rabbi, there is no vowel. Rizq, Rabb is Lord. Rizq is sustenance. Rizq, there is vowel? No. Qaum, yes, there is letter vowel, not the long vowel vowel. So because the vowel has a sukoon over it, yes, there it is. So I have marked it as a letter and you can circle it around it because we are searching for the letter vowel. Nas, no, there is no vowel in it. Hoa, Hoa, is it a long vowel? No, here it is coming as a letter because it is carrying a haraka over it. So you can mark Hoa, circle around it. Hiya, Hoa means he. These are all damir pronouns. Hiya means she. Haywan, Hayawan, Hayawan. Is it a long vowel here? No. It is coming as a letter. Why? Because it has a fatha. Actually, there should be a fatha over it because here it is not coming a vowel as a long vowel but as a letter. It should have a fatha over it. So, you can mark this word because the vowel is coming as a letter here. Haywan means animal. Ard means land. Is there a vowel? No. Yameen, there is no vowel. Yameen means right. Nabi. Now, actually, I have given Rasul as prophet. So, you can write as messenger and Nabi as a prophet. So, there's a difference in Rasul and Nabi. So, Nabi, prophet. Is there a vowel in it? No. Fauka. Fauka means above or up. So is there a vowel? Yes, there is a letter vowel with a sukoon. So this is a letter. You can circle this. Tahta means under. Is there a vowel? No. Yasar means left. Is there a vowel? No. Kitab? No, there is no vowel. Wali, yes, there is a letter vowel because it carries a haraka. This is the way how you recognize whether vowel is a long vowel or it is coming as a consonant or a letter. Al-Wali, yes, it is coming as a letter. So you can mark both of these. Wali means, Wali is your protector or something like this. I have given the meaning here. I think there is the meaning. Yes, the guardian. It's the guardian. Wali, al-wali. So here it is nakira. Nakira means indefinite. Like if I say the boy, so the boy becomes definite. If I say only boy, that means it is indefinite. Similarly, likewise in Arabic, when wali, this word comes without alif and lam, it means this is indefinite or nakira as we say in Arabic. And when we say al-wali, when I add alif and lam with the same noun, then it becomes proper noun. That means definite, like the boy, the guardian. As you can see here, I have given wali, guardian, and al-wali, the guardian. Basically, the al is the in English. So let's check the words here. Yaum, day. Rasul, you can write messenger. Rab, Lord. Rizq, sustenance. Qaum, people. Nas, people. It's the same, Qaum and Nas. Huwa and hiya, pronouns, he and she. Haywan, animal. Ard, land. So let's check. Sil means connect. How are you going to connect wow with other letters that we have been learning previously? So let's see. Wow and ba. So you have to memorize the writing rules for wow. So let's repeat and let's see what are the rules. So wow is the first letter in all these words. So wow will be standing alone. Since it is a non-connector, you cannot connect from the left side. So our letter ta will be in full form. Why? Because ta when comes isolated, it will remain in the full form. So wa and ta, it will be the same. Wow, same rule, because wow is the initial letter, then it cannot be joined from the left side. So the last letter, which will remain isolated, will always come in its full form. So wow, isolated because it's the initial letter. Then noon is also isolated. It will be written in full form. And it cannot be joined from the left side because wow is the non-connector. Wow is the initial letter, same, and then ya. Now, wa, ba, ta. Now, what will you do when there are three letters? Wow will be the same because it is the initial letter. Ba will not be connected. And then, yes, ba and ta. The ta will be connected with ta. The ba will be connected with ta. Why? Because ba is in between. And the ta is connected with ba, and the ta will be in full form because the ta is the last letter. Now you can see the difference. Here wow was the initial letter. Now wow is coming in between. What is the rule for the wow? Ba, ba as the initial letter will be written half. Then everything will be written on the line. Ba, then wow will be connected from the right side only, not from the left side. And noon will be standing alone, isolated. Let's see when ba and wow is the last letter. So here ta. Ta will be written same as ba. As you remember in the unit number 1, ba, ta and sa has the same writing rule. So ta will be written half, and as you remember, wow will be joined from the right side only. So sa, similarly with sa, same writing rule, wow will be joined from the right side only. Only the dots, difference are the dots. So noon, only the difference, and it's the same with ba, ta and sa, and wow will be joined from the right side only, and noon has one dot. Ya. Ya is also written similarly just like ba, ta and sa while writing. So when it is the first letter, ya is the same with the two dots below, and wow is joined from the right side only. Noon, ba is in between, same. Noon, ba has a dot below, noon has a dot above, and then wow will be joined from the right side only. Then ta is the same. Wow will be joined from the right side only, and ta has two dots. Now what is the rule? Wow cannot be joined from the left side. So this ta will remain isolated and alone. Now let's see the exercise number 4. Qul wa insakh. This command is for male. Quli with a ya, and insakhi means this command is for female. So qul and insakh means say and write. Actually insakh means to copy, means you can say, you can write here. Waladu, how will you write? Remember the rules for all the letters. Wow, the curve is on the line and the tail is below the line, and this is the initial letter, so it will be standing alone. Lam is just written like Alif above the line, but it can be joined from both sides, right and left. But here why Lam is not joined with Waw? Because Waw cannot be joined from the left side. So the Lam will stand alone from the right side, but it will join from the left side with Dal. So Dal is also from the non-connectors, but they can be joined from the right side only. Waw fatha, lam fatha, dal with dhamma. Qaf. So qaf will be written the curve on the line, and then waw curve on the line, the tail below. Both the curves on the line and the tail below goes down for the waw. Qaf has a fatha and with two dots. And here waw is coming as a letter, so waw has a sukoon above it. Now meme, we will learn this letter further in this book, but right now the curve starts from the other way, just opposite waw, and the line goes down. The ra will be a slightly above the line and the tail goes down. Ra. Has a fatha, then ba is in the between. As we know that ra is also from the non-connectors and this is the initial letter, so it can't be connected from the right and it can't be connected from the left as this is the non-connector. Same with waw and dal. So ba, when it comes in between, it is in its half structure. And then the wow, the rule for wow, when it comes the last letter, it will be joined from the right side, not from the left. So ba has a sukoon and wow has a dhamma. Now, Ain is the first initial letter with the non-connector dal. As we know, dal can be connected only from the right side, not from the left side. So here, Ain has a fatha, dal has a dhamma, and Vav is the last initial letter. It will be simply standing alone. Why? Because these two are non-connectors. This is how you are going to write the words. So let's check Unit 3 Vav as a long vowel. Now, as a long vowel in Arabic, we say Vav Maddiya. Maddiya means the mud. When you see the mud, you know that you have to prolong, stretch your sound. So how will you stretch your sound in wow? Pronunciation is like oo, double O in moon in English. As you stretch your sound of double O, oo. That's how you pronounce the long vowel wow in Arabic. So let's see the important points on wow as long wow. Midya. If the letter wow comes after a letter with dhamma, and has no marks above or below it, then this vowel will be pronounced like double dhamma. As I said before, like a ba comes with a vowel. And you see that ba, the letter before this vowel has a dhamma, corresponding haraka. And this letter doesn't have any haraka above it. Then you know for sure that this letter is the long vowel wow because this wow goes accordingly with the haraka with the previous letter. As you can see, the previous letter ba has a dhamma. Then for sure, this and this is the long vowel. So you need to prolong your sound boo. As in English, you say boo. Then as oo in moon, boo is short, but boo is long. So the short vowel is ba with a haraka. Just a haraka is boo. With a u only boo. But ba with long vowel wow and dhamma is boo. Long boo. We call it mediya or prolonged because its time is doubled the time of Dhamma. Means it has 2 counts above it. You have to prolong your sound for 2 counts. You have to count it in your fingers. An Arabic word can't start with wow, mediya. Now you have to remember that all these long vowels, wow, alif and ya, they cannot start as a long vowel. They cannot start a word. So you need to keep this in mind. Now let's see. Ba with a long vowel and dhamma boo. Ta with wow and dhamma tu. Tha with wow and dhamma thu. Na with wow and dhamma nu. Ya with wow and dhamma you. So wow doesn't have any markings above or below it. So this is the way how you recognize it's the long vowel. Let's see. These are random words. So I'll go quickly through it. Noon dhamma wow nu, ta dhamma wow tu, and ta sukun tooth. Ya dhamma wow you and noon kasra you ni. You will not prolong the sound of noon and you will pronounce the sound of you because there is a long vowel. You ni. You ni. Ya fatha ta dhamma and wow. So you will prolong. Yatu, yatu, and badama, yatubu. Yatubu. How will you say? Two, this will be two counts, this will be one count, and this will be one count. Yatubu, yatubu. Wa ni tu. Wow, fatha, ni. This is with ya, and this is a long vowel. Why? Because this ya doesn't carry any haraka. So it will be two counts. Wa ni tu. This has one one count, and wow has a one count. Wanita. I'm sorry, it is with dhamma. Wanitu. Sa dhamma wow and ba kathra. So this is a long vowel and it has two counts. Thu bi. Now here also this is a long vowel. It has two counts. Thu bi. Both the sounds you are going to prolong. Thu bi. Let's see quickly. Iqra wa iqra'i means this is command saying read. Bu to I'm sorry, these are all long vowels. Bu, tu, thu, nu, and like this respectively. Nu, nu, tu. Both the sounds are prolonging. Tu and ti. Here it's a mix of wow as a long vowel and ya as a long vowel. Why it has come like this? Because in the previous lesson we have done ya as a long vowel. So we have completed it. So that's why in this lesson they have the mixture of vowel long vowel and ya long vowel. Tu, we. Here also you need to prolong two counts and ya as a two counts. To be, nu be, you ni, yatubu. Now here it's prolonging yatubu, natubu, tatubi. Here two counts and here also two counts. Tatubi, yathubu, nathubu. Two counts on bow here also and here also. So let's see the initial letters, how it start. As you can see here, the long vowel vow, which is the midya, cannot start initially. Then it will come always in between or at the end, and isolated also in some cases when there are non-connectors. So let's see. Noor is light. It is coming in between. So now what happens? This wow has two counts. As we can see, there is no haraka above it or below it. So this can be definitely this is a long vowel. So you will prolong the sound of noon with wow. Noorun. Now as you can see, this wow, the characteristic of wow will remain the same even if it plays the role of a long vowel. The writing rules will be the same for the long vowel also. Noorun. So as it is in between, it will connect from the right side and not from the left side. Arju. Actually, arju is the present tense, means I hope. Arju. And now you can see that it is joined, it is in the last letter and it is joined from the right side. Since it is coming with a dhamma, corresponding haraka with a dhamma, and there are no harakas above wow or below, so this is definitely with two counts long vowel. Arju, and it will connect from the right side, not from the left side. Do. As you can see, this is the non-connector dal. It will not join with dal, but it's in the isolated form, written in the full form. In all three cases, you can see the wow is in the full form. So it's abdu. This is also a present tense, means I appear. So let's see for the wow midya, and there are some random vocabulary, and I've given all the meanings here. You can note down from here. So let's see. Ifsil and ifsili harf means, ifsil means to you have to separate it. Comes from the word fasala. Fasala means to separate. So let's see how you will write, and these are with all the writing rules. Let's see. And you need to recognize the letter and write them in full form. What about this? Noon, Yes, noon is written as wow. Third letter is ya because it has two dots. Ta in the full form because it has two dots. Wow, tha and ba. Wow, tha in full form. The only difference is three dots, ta has two dots. Ba has one dot but it's below. Ta has two dots. Wow, then ba with one dot below. Again wow. Now ya is written as a pot with two dots in below it. Noon as a half pot with one dot in between. Wow, and then ba initially with a dot below. Ya, fa with the three dots. This is a light letter. All these are light letters. Noon, and then again ya. Let's move on to the exercise of Aina Wow Midya. Now here we will look and search for the wow, long vowel. So let's check. Do we have a long vowel? So I will highlight the long vowel and you can circle that particular word. For Noor, is it a long vowel? Yes, because what are the things you have to look for a long vowel? That vowel should not have any harakas above or below it. The second proof is that you should look to the previous letter having the corresponding haraka, that is the dhamma. So yes, both of them are here present. So this you can circle. Now, Fauk. Is this wow a long vowel? No, this is not a long vowel. What is the reason? Because wow has a sukoon above it, or you can say a haraka above it. So this is not a long vowel. Yusuf. Yusuf is the name of the prophet, and yes, here wow is coming as long vowel. What is the reason? Wow doesn't have any haraka above or below it, and the previous letter has a dhamma corresponding haraka. So yes, you can circle this. Now, Nuh. Nuh is also the name of the Prophet, Nuh alayhi salam. So yes, this is a long vowel as it doesn't have any haraka and the previous letter has a dhamma over it. Dhamma over it. So yes, you can circle this. Walad, is it a long vowel? No, it has a haraka, a fatha over it. No, no, wow has a sukoon, so it's not a long vowel. Waqt, wow has a fatha over it. So no, it is not a long vowel. Wa, it has a fatha over it. It's not a long vowel. Qaum, wow has a sukoon over it. It's not a long vowel. Thawabun. Thawab here is coming with another long vowel, but it is a letter. How do we know? Wow has a fatha over it, so it's not a long vowel. Wahida means wahid means one. So here also it's coming as a letter because it has a haraka, fatha over it. Surah. Yes, this is the long vowel. After a long time, this is the long vowel because the previous letter seen has a dhamma corresponding haraka over here. So you can circle this word and it has a long vowel. Musa. Yes, this is also long vowel. Why? Doesn't have a haraka. The previous letter meme has a dhamma. Fool. Fool means bean. Now wow doesn't have a haraka. Previous letter fa has a dhamma. You can circle these words. Qayyum. Now this Qayyum is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and in this word you can see ya has a shadda, so there are two yas, and the second ya is joined with wow, and this ya is with dhamma. So I will break down this word for you so you can have a better understanding how it is. So here is qayyum, qaf, and it is coming with a ya. Qaf with fatha, first ya is with sukoon, qay. The second ya is with fatha. Why? Because shadda, second ya is with a dhamma. And then it is joined with wow. And then it has meme with kasra. So the first is qay. The first ya is with sukoon. We will read as qay. then the second ya with dhamma and the wow here. So you will prolong this letter long vowel with dhamma corresponding. The previous letter has a dhamma. So qayyum, qayyum. You will prolong this as 2 counts for this vowel. Qayyum. So yes, you can circle this. It has a long vowel. Tooth. Yes, it has a long vowel corresponding haraka dhamma in the previous letter ta. Adu. Similarly as we did qayyum, it's adu. Adu means enemy. Now you can see dal has a dhamma. Since it is a non-connector, cannot connect with wow. So the first wow, as wow has a shadda, the first wow is with sukoon. I'm sorry, the adu, it's not with sukoon because it's coming as a long vowel. Adu. The first is long vowel and the second one is with dhamma. Adu. Adu. Now, Rabvi, this vowel is a letter, not a long vowel. So what are the word meanings? Let's check here. What are the word meanings? Did I do this? Kitab. Yes. Now, light, Nur, Yusuf, name of the Prophet, Nuh, name of the Prophet, Walad, boy, Naum is sleep, Waqt is time, Wa, it is a conjunction, as in English we say, it joins the 2 sentences, and means and. It is also called Harf Atf. Harf Atf means the conjunction and. Harf Atf. When you learn grammar, you will know this term, harf atf. Thawab is reward, wahid, 1. So let's check the next exercise. Next exercise is Hal hazihil waw midya limaza. Similarly, we did in the exercise in unit for ya, previous unit. So here you will recognize, is it a vowel or a letter? I mean the long vowel or a letter, and then you give reasons why it is and why it is not. So the word tooth, is it midya? The vowel here, is it midya? So yes, it is. So you will write yes. And what is the reason why it is a midya? Because it doesn't have any haraka. Yes, haraka. And the second reason, the previous letter has a dhamma. That is your reason for knowing that this vowel is a long vowel. Similarly, Taubatu, there should be a fatha on ba. Taubatu. Now this wa has a sukoon above it. So this is not a long vowel. So you will say no. And what are the reasons? The wow has a haraka or sukoon above it. And you know long vowel doesn't carry any haraka. Rabvu. Is it this vowel long vowel? No, it has a haraka over it. So the same answer, you will write the same answer for this also. Now Noor. Is this a long vowel? Yes. Yes. And you will write the same answer like this. And Walad. Is it the long vowel? No. And you will write the same as this. Now we come to the exercise number 4. قُلْ وَإِنْسَخْ قُولِي وَإِنْسَخِي means to say and write. It will be a good practice. So let's see. We will remember and it will be a revision for all the writing rules for wow. Noor. So as noon is written just like bata and sa above the line with half structure. Wow is joined from the right side. The curve of the wow is on the line and the tail is below the line. Noon has 1 dot and a dhamma over it. So you will pronounce 2 counts. Noo. And the little stem is above the line and the tail is below the line. This portion is just like the tail of the wow. It has a little stem above the line and the tail is just below the line for ra. And ra has a dhamma. Arju. Hamza is written on Alif. As Hamza cannot start in its original structure in the initial letter, it always comes with a seat. This is not letter Alif, it is the seat of Hamza. So actually, this you should always read as Hamza, not Alif. As you see, there is a small Hamza sitting over this Alif with a fatha. So when it comes with a fatha, it will sit on Alif. When it comes with a kasra, it will sit below Alif with a kasra. And when it comes with a dhamma, it will sit above Alif with a dhamma. So please remember this, and there should be no confusion with the letters Hamza and Alif. I have repeated this just because it's very new for you. So the moment like you hear the things again and again, it becomes clear for you the writing rules of the letters. So Hamza and Ra. Similarly, the Alif cannot be connected from the left side because this is also a non-connector, and the Ra is also a non-connector. That's why it won't be connected from the right side and the left side. So the tail of the Ra is just above the line and the tail goes down and a little curve. It's Ra with sukoon R, then Jeem. Jeem starts like a small curve. I'm so sorry, my handwriting is just getting poor with this pen. So Jeem is actually the curve goes up and then it goes down like a slide and then straight on the line and then joins with wow. As the wow is the last letter, so wow can be joined from the right side only, and Jeem has a small dot with a comma, and this wow is coming as long vowel. So the next word, I'll try to write this more clearly. Hamza with fatha, ba above the line, as dal is a non-connector. It will be joined from the left side and a bit higher. For dal, a bit higher. Ba has a dot below, and dal and ba is with sukoon. Dal with dhamma. As this is a non-connector and wow cannot be connected from the right side, it will remain isolated alone, and the curve is above the line, the tail is below the line. So this is how you are going to write all the words. So let's check the next in this unit. The next letter is Alif. Now this letter is actually a long vowel, and we will study this letter Alif as a long vowel. It has only one form. So it has only one form and it is a non-connector. As I told you before, it cannot be connected from the left side and it can only come as a long vowel. Alif can only come as a long vowel and not as a letter. In some words, it may be read as a letter, but usually it is a long vowel because whenever it comes, Alif comes with a long sound. So let's see. Alif, the unit of Alif as Alif Maddiya. Maddiya is a prolonged sound. What are the rules for makhraj? Like in dad in English, it's dad. Means you are prolonging your sound with a. Exit the interior or the chest area. Means it's in this makhraj of Alif, you will not take help of anything. It is from the air flows directly from your trachea outside of your mouth. Alif Media comes after a letter with fatha. As I told you, Ya, as I told you, ya as a long vowel comes with a kasra. You will check the letter before it, it will always be a kasra. Wow, when it comes as long vowel, you will check the letter before it, it will always be with dhamma. And alif as a long vowel, when it comes, you will check the letter before it, it will always be with fatha. So these haraka will always be with all the three long vowels. As you can say, they are siblings, a small brother or sister for this long vowel. So we call it madhya or prolonged because its time is double, just like we studied in wow. Fatha, ba, and ba with alif will be prolonged as ba. An Arabic word cannot start with alif midya because mad is like sukoon. Mad cannot start, or the long vowels cannot start any Arabic word. So let's see. Ba with alif is ba. Ta with alif is ta. It all has two counts, and as you can see, the fatha corresponding haraka with the previous letter all have two counts. Ba, ta, tha, na, ya, and wa. Alif media has no mark. It's point to be noted. So let's check the random words. Waw alif wa, ba alif ba, and noon kasra and ya. As you can see here, this is a long vowel because you check the previous letter, it has a kasra. So ba, this is a long vowel. As you check the letter before, it has a fatha. Yes, ba, ni. How will you read? Ba, two counts, and ni also two counts. Ba, ni. Ta with dhamma, this is a long vowel. As you check, it has a dhamma. Noon fatha, and this is a long vowel because it comes with fatha. Tu na, so it both has two counts. Tu na. Ni, it's the same. Noon with first ya with kasra. So this is the long vowel with two counts. The second ya is with fatha. Ni, ya, and again there is alif. It's with alif long vowel. As you can see, there is a fatha and this has no haraka and it is two counts. Ni, ya, tu, and it is joined with ta with dhamma. So how will you read ni? Ni, the first ya has two counts. Ni, ya, because it has also a long vowel, two counts. Ni, ya, tu. Both of them will be prolonged. So banatu. Here noon has a long vowel with the fatha coming with it. So banatu. Nawam. Nawam. Here noon with waw. So noon has a fatha. This waw is with sukoon because this waw, if you check, is coming with a fatha, not with dhamma. So this is coming as a letter, not long vowel. Now, then the second waw is with alif long vowel. So this waw is with fatha. So definitely if you check the letter before this vowel, there is a fatha. So we know this is a long vowel. It has two counts. Now wa, meme with sukoon. Now wam, meme with sukoon. Ban and na. Banna. Ba with noon. Ban. And then this is joined with another noon with fatha and alif. So this is ban and na. This alif has two counts. Ban na. Let's check the random words here to read. Iqra, iqra'i. Ba, ta, sa. Sorry, these are all long vowels. So ba, ta, sa. Ba, ba. Ta and ta. Sa, sa. Bata, taba, thaba. Yababa, nabatu, nuthabu, nayyatu, banana. Now here they have given with shaddas. So it's a good practice for reading. Nabatu, Banana. You need to stress the letter which has a shadda. Sabbatu, because you need to pronounce that letter twice. Just like wasabu, bunayyata or bunayyatu. So you need to stress on letter ya. So let's check the alif, how it is written. As we know, it cannot start the long midya, long vowel cannot start the words. So it always comes in between at the end and initial, isolated. So babu, it's the door. Bab is door. In between, it comes joining from the right side, not from the left side, because it is from the non-connectors. Asa, as it is joined from the right side, not from the left side. Shaza. Shaza is fragrance. It's isolated. Why? Because this dal is also a non-connector, cannot be joined with it. So notice points to be noted here. Alif is in all cases in the full form above the line. It is connected only from the right side. All 6 letters are like that in Arabic. These are the 6 letters here noted. Waw, alif, dal, dal, ra and zai. An Arabic word cannot start with alif midya. So let's check how it is written in exercise 1 insakh. So the first, as one you write in English, it's straight 1. Alif. When alif and alif comes, it is alif does not join from the left side, so both of them will be written together separate. Ba, it will always be joined from the left, so this alif can be joined with ba. Ta, ta alif, ba, alif. Since ba is written with half structure, then alif is joined above the line and ba separate, because ba, alif cannot be joined from the left side. So this is how you are going to write alif. Then again, sil was sili means to connect. Ba alif, how it is joined? We will join the ta and alif. Ta is the same like ba and alif with 2 dots. Noon same like ba ta, noon with 1 dot. Ya same with ba ta, and it's the alif, just the difference 2 dots is below. So ta, alif and ba. Now there are 3 letters. So ta, alif and ba, as alif cannot be joined from the left side. Waw is initial, waw cannot be joined from the left side, so alif will remain in the center isolated. Since alif cannot be joined from the left side because it is a non-connector, again a non-connector is coming, so waw is left alone, isolated. Now ya can be joined from the left side and alif as a non-connector can be joined from the left side, and this ya will be separated. Why? Because alif will not join from the left side. So let's check the others. Now there are 4 letters. How are we going to join these 4 letters? Ba, half structure on the line with alif. So we join ba with alif from the right side. So noon, will it join with alif? No. Alif cannot be joined from the left side. Noon will be separate, but it will be just written half the structure, just like ba and ta. And then yes, ya will be joined because ya can be joined from both sides. So ya will go below the pot, the belly goes just below the line with 2 dots. So the noon has 1 dot. Now, how many letters joined? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So noon and alif will be joined together. Will ba join alif? No. Ba and ya same, the pot or the belly of the ya goes down the line. It's the same structure, but it goes down the line with 2 dots. So ba has a dot below. Na, bi. So noon with ba. It's the same with noon and ba. Noon has a dot above, ba has a dot below, and ba with alif will be joined from the right side, and ta will be separate as alif cannot be joined from the left side. Ta has 2 dots above. Now, ba and noon. Same. Ba a dot below, noon a dot above. Noon can be joined with alif and ta will remain alone. So we come to the exercise 3. Aina alif maddiya. Let's check. So I will highlight it with the yellow and let's check. This has badi. Badi means alif is a long vowel. How do you recognize it's a long vowel? Because the ba, you check the previous letter as the ba has having a dhamma. The fatha. So yes, this is a long vowel. Balad, is there a long vowel? No, this is lam. It looks like alif, but it is lam. How do we know? Because lam can join from both the sides. It's joined with ba, it's joined with dal. So this is not alif. This is lam. Widad. Is this a long vowel midya? Yes, it is. Because dal, this dal, there should be a fatha on the dal. Widad. So this you can circle. Naba, banat. So yes, noon with fatha and long vowel alif is there. You can check the fatha here. It is the long vowel alif. Qallada. Qallada is, no, there is a lam. Qallada is doesn't have any long vowel here. Why? Because as I told you, lam can be connected from both the sides and alif cannot be connected from both the sides, only from the right side. Batal. Batal is hero. Hero, and you can see there is no alif here. This is lam actually. Qama. Yes, there is a long vowel here. You can circle this word. Qama means to stand. Now I'll give you the meanings. Is balad is country. Widad is the name. I think it is the name. I have not given the meaning. Inshallah, I will give in the description box. Inshallah. So banat is the girls. Qallada is to imitate, means it's a verb actually, past tense verb, to imitate. Batal is hero. Qama, this is also a past tense, means to stand. Qa'ima means the one who stands, and yanam is sleep. So in this word, yes, qaf is with alif because qaf has a fatha. You can mark this. Yanam means this is a present tense, means he sleeps. Noon has a fatha and this is long vowel. Teen doesn't have alif, but it has a long vowel, yeah. So we are searching for alif midya. Azim, there is no alif midya. Qul, no, there is no alif midya because this is lam. Harun, Harun is also the name of the prophet. This ha has fatha and alif vowel. So yes, Harun. There are two long vowels. Can anyone guess? Alif midya and vav midya. So yes, how do we know? Because ra has a dhamma and ha has a fatha. So they two have the corresponding harakas. Yes, you can mark this word. Lut doesn't have alif midya, but yes, it has a long vowel wow. So we are searching for alif midya. Saleh. Yes, there is a long vowel with fatha. Saleh, you can mark this word. Nabba means this is also the name of the prophet. Naba is news. Ahmad is the name. So this is not a long vowel. This isn't a long vowel. As I told you, whenever you see a hamza, small hamza above alif, that means this is not a long vowel. It is just the seat of hamza. So this is not a long vowel. Ahmad, as you can see here, this is not a long vowel. We know that long vowel cannot start any Arabic word, and you can see a small hamza sitting above it. That means this is hamza, the letter. This alif, which you see as a alif letter, is not a letter but the seat of hamza. Ahmad. Ghali. Yes, this one is Alif Midya. As we can check, the previous letter is carrying a fatha. This is Ghali. And there is another Midya letter, Ya Midya, because you can see the fatha here. So you can check the meanings here. So let's move on to the writing portion. In this exercise, writing portion, we will do the writing. We don't have any words with the initial letters with middiya, so we will write as ba is written on the line. Ba can be joined with alif from the right side. Ba, fatha, ba. And from the left side cannot be joined as it is a non-connector. Ba with full form and with a thamma. Asa. Ain will be written the half, only the curve of ain will be written above. It is actually the inverted C. And then the tail goes with sad. And then you will write sad, round curve goes up a bit, and then it joins with the alif. Asa. Shaza. Sheen, it's like a W. 1, 2. It's like a W, and then there is a tail. Sheen has 3 dots with a fatha, and then this tail joins with the non-characters the. This is a light letter with fatha. Then this will remain isolated. Why? Because this is a non-connector, and alif midya comes here alone, isolated with the fatha in the previous letter. So I will show you once with sad how it is written. Ain has a tail, and then after you leave a space and then start from above the line, rounding it flat on the line goes above, and then you join the alif. You need to give this in sad. Asa. So let's check the Alhamdulillah. Means praises to be Allah. We have finished all the vowels. Now we did ya. How many vowels did we did? And this is an important basic foundation of Arabic grammar, that in all the Arabic grammar there are only 3 weak letters: the waw, alif, and ya. And Alhamdulillah, we finished these 3 long vowels and all the rules connecting with this vowel. What are the rules? That they don't carry any harakas whenever you see in a word, and they come with the corresponding short vowels or the corresponding harakas. What are the short vowels? Is the fatha, the kasra, and the dhamma. These are the short vowels. So whenever you see the previous letter and they have their corresponding harakas, know that they are the long vowels or the middiya. So in Alhamdulillah, we have completed with the 3 units, and with the 3 units we completed all the weak letters, or this is also known as the weak letters. Inshallah, we will learn about the weak letters as slowly we proceed with the Arabic grammar. But now, for now, you should know that these 3 letters are the long vowels or the maddiya letters. So we will shortly meet with the new unit. Alhamdulillah.